My name's Ashley, and I have struggled with depression and suicidal ideation for a good portion of my life. Depression since I was 8 years old, suicidal ideation since I was in my teens, and it was very difficult. I've tried medications from Paxil and Effexor, which gave me side effects, to things like Haloperidol, which gave me restless legs. And then I've had luck with things like Zoloft and Abilify, but never fully took care of the underlying issue. I've had multiple inpatient stays at Cottonwood Creek and West Valley Medical, and everything just seemed to be a Band-Aid. And it wasn't until my inpatient stay in December of 2022 where I met Dr. Kent, and he suggested this somewhat alternative type treatment that I had never heard of. So I was very skeptical to try it, but I was desperate for hope and to feel better. And so with Dr. Kent's guidance, after I progressed out of inpatient, I started TMS therapy. I was hesitant, like I said, at first, but it was amazing to see the process and the change. I started off with this like weird tapping feeling on one side of my head, and it was bizarre and reminded me of my brothers, where they would be like, "I'm not touching you, but have you in a headlock tapping on your head." But no pain, slight headaches to begin with, but that passed easily after 4 visits. No reoccurring headaches or any issues with that. And you begin to enjoy the 30 minutes every day. And I had a moment where my anxiety got the best of me because I was feeling so good. That was foreign to me, and ended back inpatient. But again, Dr. Kent and his team and his staff were so thoughtful and caring through the process that I was able to continue with treatment, and I've had great success. I feel better than I've ever felt in my entire life. It has been life-changing. My family have noticed, my friends have noticed, my other therapists and psychologists have all noticed this huge change that has really been because of TMS therapy. I'm able to have sad moments, but it doesn't turn into this deep, dark depression and these suicidal ideations that I've had my whole life. It's just a sad moment, and I know it's a moment and it's going to pass. And that is the best feeling in the world, because I believe without the sad, sometimes you can't fully feel the extent of the happy moments. And my happy moments are great, and they're wonderful, as fleeting as they can be. Most importantly, I'm content with my life right now. And contentment to me means stability, and that's the ultimate goal through this whole process, was finding my stability, and I've been able to find that. I'm now able to return to work. I'm starting back at a job that I loved dearly, that I couldn't do because of the depths of my depression and my anxiety at the time. And so now I get to go back into a career in a field that I love, helping people get care that they need to feel better in times where they're not feeling their best. And I get to ease that process along. And it really has been because of this blessing and this alternative treatment known as TMS therapy.